So, these are the Dragon Balls. They're larger than I expected.
Yes, sir, Lord Frieza, though they're nowhere near as large as your balls are, sir.
Oh, you old charmer. So why are those ones different than those ones?
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say that they're part of two similar but distinct sets.
What? We only have 4 out of 14? Or 2 out of 7 times 2? So I have to plunder another 10 Dragon Balls if I want to complete the 2 sets?
I suppose so, sir.
Well, at least I get double the wishes. Alright, go find the rest of those damn balls.
Yes, sir!
Alright, so I'm definitely wishing for immortality. I should also make myself bigger. That's right. I'll add a whole 5 centimeters. I'll make myself 5 centimeters taller. I should also make my dick bigger, too.
Talking to yourself?
Ah! Vegeta! How long have you been there? What did you hear?
Enough to confirm what I've always known. You're a tiny man in a tiny package.
You think you can speak to your emperor that way? You must be truly suicidal.
I'm here for the Dragon Balls, Frieza.
And you think I'm just going to allow you to take them? Well, it's certainly more plausible than you beating me in a fight. But either way, you must be insane.
That's where you're wrong, Frieza. For I have finally realized my destiny. The legend. I have become a soup!
Oh god, not this again. Jesus Christ, Vegeta, you've been spouting that nonsense since you were a child. The only reason I didn't beat your delusions out of you was because I thought it was rather cute. But you're a grown man now, Vegeta, and it's time you learned the cold, hard truth. There's no such thing as a Super Saiyan. And there's no Santa, and the Easter Bunny has a criminal count of disseminating harmful material to minors.
No! You're wrong! You don't know anything! Shut up! I'm gonna kick your butt with my Super Saiyan strength! You're not my real dad!
Oh, is that so?
Yeah!
Are you sure?
Yeah!
Really?
Really?
Would you like to see a magic trick, Vegeta?
What?
Watch as I make all of your bravado disappear.
Well, Vegeta, what do you have to say now? Behold my gains! Does my swole body strike fear into your heart? No. No. This can't be. How could he be so jacked? And he's taller than me. He's taller than me! He's taking everything from me! No! No! I am the Prince of all Saiyans! And that means I'm a tough guy! Just because he's bigger and stronger than me doesn't mean I can't still kick his ass!
Welcome, my freaky alien genotypes, to another sexy episode of the Coppa Compliant Toy Review Show. Today, we are reviewing the SH Figuarts second form Frieza figure. With his voluptuous purple lips, perfectly formed pectoral muscles, lengthy and girthy tail, and hips that just won't quit. This space dictator comes complete with 7 interchangeable hands, 2 sets of interchangeable feet, 2 different head molds, and 4 different face casts. Oh, yeah. Alright, now that we got the gay out of the way, let's get on with the review. This is the 2023 SH Figuarts second form Frieza figure. Here's the back of the box with all the different poses you can make. Alright, let's get into the review. First, let's start with the accessories. Aside from the 2 fists that come equipped on the figure when you get it, you also get these open hands, get 1 for each arm. Then you get these open hands for energy blasting. And you get these 2 fingers. And in addition, you have the fists. So that's 7 hands. I have to say, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get 1 more set with him just having his 1 finger out, because that is how he usually casts his energy beams. But whatever. We also get a Dragon Ball. These are the full filled-in acrylics. Compare those to these different kinds, you know. These are the more transparent Dragon Balls. I'm not sure. Oh, look, these are the same stars. I'm not really sure which is better. I mean, these are more accurate, but these ones let you actually let you see the stars, so that's something. If you remember from my first Form Frieza review, you know that he, like that figure, this one comes with 2 sets of heads. It's got this mold, and he's got that one. They have different brow sizes. So here we have, let's see. Here we have him laughing. Here we have him grrring because he's mad. Here's him just frowning. And here's his just smirking. We also have his, these are his standing feet, and then these are more for him floating. This piece will be on the tail when you first get it. It's removable. It's to simulate his tail being cut off. This is the cut mark, which will be on the figure when you first get it. I'll show you how to remove it, and I'll show you more about it later. First, let's get back to the figure itself. Alright. So, we'll clear this stuff away. Bring him in close. So you can see his, the white part of his skin is a bit more gray than white. I think that's probably a good thing. It might, help keep de-yellowing at bay. His head. Good, decent articulation. This is him bending all the way back, all the way forward. These arm pieces move up and down like this to allow for him to have proper arm flexibility. Turn him around. You can see the detail on his Wurm arms. They're ribbed for his or her pleasure. Because who knows, maybe, who knows how Frieza swings? Not my business.
everything looks pretty damn good. He's of course got the new leg design, hip design, you know, how they changed things up to make it more articulate. Here we go. Oh, wow, that's flexible. I wonder if he can do the splits. Let's see. Oh, look at that. He is so fucking flexible. Let's see if he can do it this way. Okay, this is about all we got. Thing to note, like all Frieza figures, this purple thing, the chest piece, will kind of rub off under there like they all do. That's just, this one hasn't, but I'm going to assume it does because that's what they all do. The purple just marks onto the white part. It's got pretty good articulation. The molding is pretty decent. I mean, look at this. Look at this arm. Look at this bicep detail. Look at this bicep detail. Ugh. That honestly looks painful, like he's having a cramp. I don't think muscles are supposed to look like that. It looks like he's cramping out. If you keep with the tail attached, he can balance himself out pretty well. I'm going to assume without it, he's gonna topple pretty easily. We'll just remove. Okay, let's see. This piece comes off, and so does this. Hold on, let me. Or doesn't it? No, this part stays on. Don't try to take it off, or you'll break it. So here, this is the severed piece. Just pokes right in. Now he's got his severed tail. And then, if you want to remove it, just stick your fingernail under there. Pop it right off. Let's see. This part right here is stationary. This part right here is stationary. Doesn't move. But this spins. Hold on, let me get a better view. This part spins, and it has the ball joint right there. And then we have this part. This part spins all the way around and flips around and all that good stuff. This part is a little difficult. Nope, I guess it's not difficult at all to put in, I suppose. Popping his hands in and out is easy enough. He's got a really sizable ball joint right there for his arm, for his hands. Just pop it right off, and then we'll take this one. And there we go. It's on. Pretty easy. His feet also not terribly difficult to remove. He's got a huge joint right there. Just slide right on. Hold on. Okay, this is super hard. 0 out of 10. Hold on, let me take care of it off screen. Okay, I was putting the wrong foot on, so this is the correct one. This is for this side. He's got the little thumb thing. So look at that. So you have so this one goes on this leg, and this one is for the left leg. So let's take that. And with his tail, he can balance on that pretty well. All right, let's pop his head off. Be careful not to bend these horns. You don't want to do that. We'll take a good look up close. Okay. So there's very little distinction between these two heads. Like I'm looking at them right now. Can barely tell the difference, if I even can. But just when you're putting the interchangeable faces on, just you take one of the heads, you try to fit it on, see if it, yep, see that one fits? That one fits just fine. But if you feel a little resistance with one of them, like it's not fitting properly, okay, that one fits too. But if it's not fitting properly, let's see if this one doesn't fit. I'm looking to, okay, see that this one doesn't fit right. So just make sure not to force it. 2 different sets of heads. For each gets 2 separate face molds for each head. So just make sure you got the right ones in. Okay, here's something I just noticed. This foot has an R in it. This one has an L in it. So that's how you tell which foot for which leg. And it does matter. I think they are supposed to fit specifically. So you can't interchange them. Put them on right or they don't get on at all. You know what I mean? So once again, let's take a look at a little more of his joint flexibility. His hands, they got some good rotation. Arm goes up. And this shoulder thing pops up, pops down. You just take care of that. It won't fall on its own. So just keep it like that. Pretty good flexibility. Again, these are great. Look at that. His leg really goes in. This is really as good of articulation as you could hope for a figure like this. I'll be honest. I really like how articulate this figure is. And the detail. It was pretty expensive. Like over $100, I think. But, you know, everything's expensive these days. And this is a bitchin' figure that I have for my collection now. So, alright, now let's take a look at him compared to some other figures. Alright, here's the figure next to the first form Frieza. As you can see, he's nearly twice the height of the first form figure. And the first form figure is pretty much the same height as the third form figure. I will be getting the final form. Final form, pretty much the same height as this, so you can use it for comparison. I will be getting the third form figure, which is the aliens-looking motherfucker, so we'll see how he compares in size. But this is the first form figure. Okay, let's see how he looks compared to another figure. Here he is next to the Captain Ginyu figure. They are roughly the same size, but Frieza is just a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. And here he is next to Jiren, who is apparently even smaller than Captain Ginyu. So if Frieza were to use his second form during the Tournament of Power, hey, at least he'd be one of the tallest. And here he is next to Piccolo, not fully extended, but he's a little crouched, but you can see the height comparison. They looked roughly the same height in the anime, but here you can see there is a bit of height difference. Ultimately, what else is there to really say about this figure? I really like it. He's a really cool addition to my collection. And I would love to use him for stop motion sometime. What I'd really like to see is a King Cold action figure. I'd love to get a King Cold figure standing next to his son. Same form, that would be awesome. See how they compare in size. But I also want to make a Frieza stop motion series and would need King Cold for that. So I hope they get around to that soon. They've been making a lot of new figures recently. They got the Meta Cooler coming out and all that. So I think they'll get around to it eventually. Just not sure when. Take a look at his arm right here. You can see his, this thing twists. Just another neat addition they added. Well, I guess that's pretty much all I can say on this thing. I think I've covered everything, really. So, I hope you liked this review. If you want to pick up this figure, I'm not sure. It was a pre-order, so... But I'm sure they'll eventually release it to the, to the public or whatever. I mean, what am I talking about? I'm the public. I'm not special, but, I pre-ordered this, so hopefully it'll come out for a regular sale. So I guess until next time, thanks for watching. Goodbye.